Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, October 23rd, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I need to start hanging with some younger people, man. My useless trivia knowledge is dwindling in a big way. That, or maybe I just need to find an older trivia host that has at least a few questions relevant to my generation. Hey, here is your OMG fact for the day, and this one's pretty cool. A full 20% of the energy production in Portugal and Denmark comes from wind turbines. That's impressive. But now we have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? The Anne Arundel County Police are investigating a fatal pedestrian crash in Severn from Tuesday evening. At around 6:55 p.m. on October 21st, officers responded to northbound Telegraph Road at Denson Drive, where a Ford Bronco struck a pedestrian who was crossing eastbound from the median. The driver, a 45-year-old man from Glen Burnie, reported that he didn't see the pedestrian until she was directly in front of the vehicle. Fire department personnel did pronounce the victim, identified as a 75-year-old Darlene Platt of Severn, dead at the scene. The driver was not injured, and anyone with information is asked to contact the Traffic Safety Section for the Anne Arundel County Police at 410-222-8573. There was a disturbing yet not totally unexpected report from the Comptroller's office and a great report on Maryland Matters. Maryland's latest Housing and the Economy report from the Comptroller's office lays out a sobering trend. More than a decade, more people have moved out of Maryland to other states than have moved in, largely choosing lower housing costs and more supply. From 2010 to 2023, about 2.3 million residents left for other states, while 2 million residents moved in. Overall population still ticked up thanks to births outpacing deaths and strong international immigration. In 2022 alone, adjusted gross income leaving the state exceeded income coming in by $2.7 billion, with 164,000 people taking $10.2 billion out, and 138,000 newcomers bringing in only $7.5 billion in. The most common destinations: Florida, 31% of the net out-migration, Pennsylvania, 26%, North Carolina, 20%, and Texas, 18%. Now, since the pandemic, more younger and lower-income residents have been leaving, intensifying the policy debate. The Moore administration has been pushing to accelerate home building. Maryland needs roughly 590,000 new units by 2045 and around 30,000 permits a year to keep that pace, versus the current average of 18,000 since 2014. While renter advocates argue that new supply must be paired with protections like good cause eviction standards and rent stabilization. Developers, meanwhile, warn that Maryland's relatively high level of regulation can send investment to faster permitting states. In short, affordability, supply, and speed are at the center of a fight over how to keep more Marylanders here in Maryland. Cash for Schools. K&B Ace Hardware's annual campaign posted another strong year, raising $24,241.08 in 2025 and pushing the 15-year total to $208,000 for area students and teachers. Notable 2025 school donations included State Martin School for $3,000, Eastport Elementary for $2,400, Annapolis Elementary for $2,200, Georgetown East for $2,200, and Tyler Heights for $2,000. The program lets customers direct a voluntary checkout contribution to the school of their choice, with matching support from K&B Ace Hardware, Atlas Restaurant Group, The Chop Tank, Lido Pizza, Ion Annapolis, that's us, and Evolve Direct and Primary, that's my doctor. The money goes straight to the discretionary needs that enhance learning. It's a simple idea with steady impact. The Annapolis Police Foundation is rolling out Bags, Bingo, and Bourbon on Friday at the Pitt Moyer Rec Center at 273 Hilltop Lane in Annapolis. Doors will open at 5 p.m. and the first bingo game begins at 6:30. Your $40 ticket covers a spaghetti dinner with dessert and a full evening of games, giveaways, Think raffles, pull tabs, basket and silent auctions, and prizes ranging from designer purses to bottles of bourbon. Tickets are available now. You can pay with PayPal or credit card, and if it doesn't sell out in advance, you can pay with cash at the door. Proceeds will benefit the foundation's support for community programs and public safety initiatives. You can get all the details and tickets at AnnapolisPoliceFoundation.org. You want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this weekend. This week, I am talking with April from April's Table, a wonderful caterer up in Severn Park. That's going to drop at noon on Saturday. And in closing, one of the best ways to stay up to date on the local news is to receive the daily news recap email. It's sent out at 7 p.m. every single day. It is free, it is paywall free, and I'm putting a link right here in the show notes for you to sign up. And please, feel free to let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about it as well. And that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for today's Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Fish for a Cure, and Interim Healthcare of Annapolis. All right, so now you just need to sit back because George Young is here with your Eye on Annapolis local weather forecast, but Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is not here this week. He is sunning his butt in beautiful Bali. Not really, but that's what I'm going to roll with. He's on vacation this week, but he will be back next week. But all of that's coming up for you in just a minute, so hang tight.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Thursday, October 23rd. Plenty of sunshine and cooler temps will be the weather theme for the Annapolis region today through the weekend and into early next week as we move within 1 week until the end of daylight saving time next Sunday, November 2nd. Look for sunny skies today with highs in the low to mid 60s with breezy winds gusting to around 20 miles per hour at times. Ahead of more sunshine Friday through next Tuesday with highs each day in the upper 50s to lower 60s with AM lows each morning in the upper 30s to low or mid 40s for most spots across the region. So make plans now to get out and about this weekend and soak up the nice conditions as we move into the final week of October 2025. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region so you can always stay weather informed.
When someone you love needs care at home, you want more than just help. You want trusted support from people who truly care. That's where Interim Healthcare of Annapolis comes in. Locally owned and serving seniors in Anne Arundel, Baltimore, Charles, Prince George's, and Queen Anne's counties. Interim Healthcare of Annapolis offers personalized in-home care that's flexible, reliable, and compassionate. From Alzheimer's and dementia care to assistance with bathing, dressing, fall prevention, transportation to appointments, and even 24-hour care. Interim of Annapolis also offers respite care to give family caregivers a much-needed break. With Interim Healthcare of Annapolis, you get the backing of a trusted national network and the heart of a hometown provider. Call Art Dandridge at 443-808-1003 or visit interim.com/Annapolis to learn more. That's interim.com/Annapolis. Interim Healthcare of Annapolis. Personalized service at home, peace of mind, and always there when you need care. Ahoy, captains and anglers! What better way to spend a day on the Chesapeake Bay than by fishing and fundraising for a cure? Join us for the 19th annual Fish for a Cure tournament, Paul C. Detter's Captain's Challenge and Shore Party, Saturday, November 1st at Safe Harbor, Annapolis. Fish for a Cure supports Luminous Health Anne Arundel Medical Center's Gayton and Joanne D. Cesaris Cancer Institute. Event proceeds directly support the Cancer Survivorship Program for patients recovering from all types of cancers. Gather your crew and register your boat today at fishforacure.org. Again, that's fishforacure.org. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.